You might be shocked to know that the average elder does not defend the Bible, does not defend Jehovah's word, does not even defend a religion. The average elder is truly defending a corporation. Interestingly, someone who is paid by a corporation, someone who is an employee of that corporation, would be tempted to defend it, right? Well, after all, it pays the rent, it pays the mortgage, it supports the person. So that person may be tempted to defend that corporation no matter what, because, well, without it, the income would not be coming in anymore. But interestingly, the elder, the Jehovah's Witness elder, is defending a corporation that does not pay him. Actually, he's working for that corporation for free. And on top of that, he's giving it money himself from his own pockets on a regular basis. So any normal thinking person may be asking, how in the world that person would have any interest in defending a corporation no matter what, even if someone was trying to show them how corrupt this corporation is, and I'm going to show you what I mean in just a few seconds. How in the world someone would be even tempted to defend such a corporation? Well, this is explained with one word, and one word only. And that word is indoctrination. Indoctrination is very powerful and very dangerous. And that is why an indoctrinated person would do for free what someone who is not indoctrinated would not do, even if they were paid for it. That's how powerful and dangerous indoctrination is. And that is why this corporation, the Watchtower, is trying very, very hard, especially lately, in their latest videos, and I've used two of them in my latest videos. One that was made for children, one that was made for young people. That is why the Watchtower is working very hard at indoctrinating young people, because they know that the best way to hold someone in a way that nobody could ever hold you, the best way to do it, it's by indoctrinating them. And it works. It works perfectly well. And this short clip that I'm going to show you, which is from Son of Thunder, aka Eric, who had recorded his judicial comedy. And here is how he's trying to show those poor elders how corrupt their organization is. And just take a look at how they react.
That's a question of it. So are you saying that monies that come into this organization from contributions from our brothers and sisters are being used by the, I guess you could say, the governing body, and they're taking that money and investing it in Lockheed Martin and Boeing?
Yeah,
and you have tax receipts that prove that Jehovah's Witnesses, as an organization, as a group, are purchasing stocks in these companies.
Yeah, the organization is just up to no good. I mean, they're investing in Lockheed Martin and Boeing, and you can look online and see that, I mean, those are war machines. Those are war companies. So, I mean, if they invest in that stuff and they don't even tell you.
Where do you find these facts out there?
Well, you can find them online, and you can see the IRS tax receipts and everything. I mean, I can produce them if you'd like to see.
So you go online and you find these interesting bits of information that shows that Jehovah's organization is corrupt. Huh? It's corrupted.
So what I'd like, I mean, in a perfect world, what I'm hoping you guys see when you look at me is not like some wicked, troublemaking apostate, because I don't have time for all that. But I was hoping that maybe you'd see it as me letting you know about something that you don't know for your own protection.
Well,
That maybe down the line it might come up if
I
something.
don't think you've told us anything that we aren't aware of.
How long have you, I mean, have you guys
I mean,
all,
I didn't know about the Boeing thing,
yeah, and Lockheed Martin.
Lockheed Martin.
Can I ask a question of it? So are you saying that monies that come into this organization from contributions from our brothers and sisters are being used by the, I guess you could say, the governing body, and they're taking that money and investing it in Lockheed Martin and Boeing?
Yeah, and
And you have tax receipts that prove that Jehovah's Witnesses, as an organization, as a group, are purchasing stocks in these companies.
yeah, and I
with,
saw,
with contributions.
yeah, and I also saw tobacco companies. The most shocking is the war companies. That's, you know, and then Cinemax of all things. But you know, I mean, what can I do other than tell you? I mean,
So if that, let's just say that that was true.
yeah.
So therefore, then we don't follow the counsel that Jesus has given us to stay in Jehovah's organization and be directed by that.
Well,
So
Jesus,
that gives us a reason not to, is what you're saying?
if we follow Jesus exactly like he wants us to, we would not be in this organization after finding out what happens.
Where would we be?
And interestingly, when you watch videos made by ex-elders, now people who are actually activists against this religion, ex-Jehovah's Witnesses who used to be elders, they are saying pretty much the same thing. They're saying that, as a matter of fact, elders, for the most part, are part of that machine, part of that corporation, and they know it. They may know it more or less consciously, I agree, but they kind of know it, okay? And when they choose to defend a dirty corporation, well, they're just agreeing to be as hypocritical as this corporation, as this organization. So my friend, if you are one of Jehovah's Witnesses and did not know that about your elders, well, you need to know. You need to know that they are not really defending the truth. They are not really defending the Bible. They are not really defending God's word. They are not really defending the religion and the sheep that you are either. They are really there defending their corporation. And they have agreed, unfortunately, to make a pact with the devil, we could say. They have agreed to make a pact with that organization and defend it no matter what. That's what you elders truly are. Not all of them, because there are always those that are, you know, a little different, more human. And eventually those are the ones eventually that will wake up and leave. But you know those elders I'm talking about. I'm sure you know some of them. I know some of them. Those are there defending their corporation, not you and not the truth. Just the corporation and their lies with it. So unfortunately, I know the truth is hard sometimes. I know it's easier sometimes to believe in a fable than to learn the truth. But you have a choice. You have two choices in life. That's what I usually tell my clients when I coach them. You know, you have two choices. Always. You always have two choices in life. And in your case, in this case, the two choices that you have is either you can keep believing the fable and lie to yourself like those elders, or you can wake up. Wake up to the truth as hard as it is. And I know it is. Okay? I'm not kidding and I'm not making fun of you. I know it's hard to wake up to that. But those are the two options that you have. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like it, share it, comment, and I'll see you. Also subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye now.